Blood Mist. Oh, we're probably gonna run Harlequin. We can also try out the Andariel's with like Chain Lightning. What's up, Mass? What do you mean? Which character has it? Is it my Bard that has Lucian? I need to figure out which character has the brand new helmet. I'm excited to try out this, see if it's any good. What's up, Red Method? I don't know if we can make use out of Tyrael's Might on Sword, because I probably need the what is it, mana per second? I'm just going to throw the Ring of Starless Skies, so I'll have it. And then we can also try the Sword. Oh, I want to try that other item, too. Actually, you can't use Grandfather on the other... Yeah, I don't think you can use Grandfather on the Sword, right? I know they're trying to make it so you can use most of the things, but I don't think you can use two-handed Sword still. That's one area where they're like, nope. Where can you find all the builds? Cheesy, that's a good question, man. I'll link it for you in the chat. So I work with Mobalytics, which I just linked this in the chat. So whatever class that you're looking for, I have a build for every single class for Season 4. Now, there are going to be, you know, on Necromancer, I only got like really one build over here. I really like this Season 2 Bone Spear build. That one was really good. Now, some of them, keep in mind, if it says for a different season, you're going to have to maybe do some tweaking because it might not have been updated. But should be good to go, though. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to throw in... I just need a staff. What kind of staffs do we got over here? There we go. That's all I need. I want that Chain Lightning. Oh, I don't have the tempering recipes. Ooh. Right? Oh, we have Frost, Pyromancy, Shock. There we go. Chain Lightning projectiles to cast twice. That's what I was looking for. That's what we want, man. Ball Lightning. No, we want Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning. Yes. Nice. And then... what are we looking for? Crit damage, vulnerable, overpower. I mean, they're all pretty much good. Like, there's not one that's bad. So give me a whatever on this. That's fine. Now, if I need to swap it later, we can swap it. Like, a lot of gearing is really easy now. It's just like, okay, you want Crown of Lucian. Alright, you can't use that. Alright. So we choose Crown of Lucian. Are these like really good pair of pants for every single build? I think we would want armor. Oh no, we want the Chain Lightning one anyways. Okay, so we got mana here, mana there. Alright, cool. We just roll that damage over time off to something else and we'll be good. Chain Lightning Temper on Pants' bugs. It shoots Chain Lightning, but only one hits the target. XD. Really? They messed it up? That's unfortunate, man, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. How are they bugging out this game so much? It's like a very consistent thing with Diablo 4. Things aren't working, but hey. if they eventually fix it, and I'm okay with PTR being broken, but like, but F Juck my life. Thank you so much for the Prime, mate. Here's your Katana Flipperino for the sub, Reno. Arigato, my friend. Sub is appreciated, my friend. Sork is going to be good. No, I honestly, Carver, right now it's probably one of the best classes, but I'll show you why it's going to be good. But it's a bug. It's not actually like really that powerful. It's what's going on is basically there's some bugs, and it's pretty good because of the bugs. If the bugs go away, well, it's not going to be as good. Oh, you know what? The amulet's on my rogue. Sorry, I have to pick up that amulet. I don't know if we really need that amulet. Like, I'm thinking about it now. Like, do we need... I mean, getting 100% crit is pretty achievable already with Sorceress because you can throw in the Estus, but that requires us to play that one instead of the Lightning. So, oh, we don't have it. What is that amulet called? Lockrans. Lockrans Talisman. It's spelled L-O-C. Ooh, where the heck is that item? Is it on my druid? Maybe it's on the druid. We gotta go pick it up. Go pick it up from my big druid. Where's the druid at? There it is. There it is. You're testing chain lightning for 6 hours? Yeah, you don't know if they're gonna fix it. They might be like, hey, dude, you know what? Sorcerer's been pretty weak for a long time. Let's go ahead and let that buff stay. Let that be a nice little buff for the Sork, you know? You never know. Because I remember everyone in my comment section when I dropped my build for the one-shot rogue build, I couldn't tell you how many. I think that video's almost at like a 250,000 views or something like that. I had probably over 100 people tell me, bro, this build is gonna get nerfed. When it stayed the same, man. You get to play it the whole season. It went through, so we don't, unless you have like confirmation, like Blizzard told you is gonna get nerfed. I mean, is it likely that it gets nerfed? Sure, but I'm not gonna sign it out as a guaranteed nerf because this game has a lot of bugs, and that bash bug was something that was noted in the PTR, and that stayed the whole time too. Where did you get the helm? I got it from Whispers, man. We just got lucky. A lot of the newer stuff, it's weird because they're like, this is the test servers, right? So we should be able to test things out, but for some reason, they still make the items really rare to get, considering we only have 1 week, right? We're limited in time too for the server. They're making things difficult for us. All right, so yeah, we're gonna be trying out a lightning build. I don't know which one though. What is this build for? Is this for Crackling Energy? What is this build? Crackling Energy? Okay, Crackling Energy is memes, as far as I'm aware of. I know it got a 10% boost, but still probably not going to be solid. Okay, so we have Territorial over here. I guess that's sort of usable. What other boards are we missing? Pyromancy Frost. After spending 25 mana. That seems like it's way too easy. 25 mana? 25 mana. Alright, I think I can manage that one. So are there any lightning ones that we need? So we definitely want Destruction. We'll probably remove Flame Feeder. Territorial's like, it's kind of meh, right? It's really not that great. In Bieber, level 1. Why do we have that one? Did I really put in Bieber in this build? What the hell? Why? I'm thinking we drop like one of these boards completely. Like this board is actually okay. Yeah. Alright, let's forgo this one. I want that chain lightning one. Increase crit strike chance. 12, I think they buffed it from 10 to 12, right? Your burning damage is increased up to 40x. I like how that has a limit now. Crazy, but we just want the chain lightning one, so it's so good. This should be easy. So we can either get 4% life. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, so it's like the same, regardless if I go that way. And this way is going to be the exact same too. But this would almost allow us to get another Paragon board. But I'm not too worried about that right now. I'm gonna grab some of these extra life nodes. Ooh, should be going down there too. But I think this is the build that has like a lot more mana in the pool. I guess there's up to 15x for extra damage, which isn't really that bad. Elementalist is like usable if I wanted to play that. Okay, that's not a really good spot for that one. We need to find a better spot. Flame Feeder's okay too. Let's go to Dex. Dexterity. Because, let's see. Alright, now we have 7 extra points. I'm going to put these points in here for sure. Grab a bunch more like life nodes. These life nodes are actually really big to hit. So we're going to try to prioritize getting pretty much all of them that we can get. If there's one that we can't get, well, we can't get it. It's, you know, DR. Okay, we'll take the 2% DR. Alright, so now we've got, what do we got? Accelerating, so we can spam the chain lightnings as fast as possible. I'm not sure how the chain lightning is going to really work. But I know that these pants are bugged right now and they're apparently like way too strong. Oh, already had, why does it have a bunch of points in charge bolts? Oh, I think I was trying a build where, yeah, we were relying on specifically all of this. Okay, I remember now. And it's going to take me give me a second. Oh, I want that damage reduction. Yes, sir. Lucky hit chance. I don't think this build uses lucky hit at all. Oh, these all count as core skills. Oh, okay, cool. I think we're always also playing ball lightning, I guess. Okay. What is this one? Extra crit. We have chance to stun. Okay, cool. And then I think we're going to be taking the brand new Veers, right? While charged. Wait. You become charged and take... Oh, okay. Critical strikes have a 10% chance to cause the enemy to arc, or if there are no other targets, you hit the same target again. Ah. Oh, is that why the thing is doing so much damage? Is it because of that? So what are we playing? So we're going to definitely play... I think we're going to play Fire Bolt. My guess is Fire Bolt. And probably Chain Lightning, right? That's going to be the thing to play. So, yeah, we can apply the burn so we get more crit. And then, what is it? Now, someone said this had a... Or, I think it was on the... I think Blizzard said it has a 5-second cooldown on that thing. Which is kind of unfortunate. And we need to also apply vulnerability somehow. So, I guess we're going to rock a Curse Touch. What do we play for? I had another Mobilytics page. Oh, okay, this one is for... I want to get that new staff, too, but... When I need to run, what is it? Rapid. Basic skills. Do we have a core skills gauntlet? Oh, I think my druid has that, actually. Let me see if my character has that. I need plus ranks to core skills, and I think it's on my druid, so we're going to swap the druid for a second. Do I think Chain Lightning Arc Lash can be built? Mr. Mark, I've seen an Arc Lash build, but it uses the new helmet, Lucian. Lucian plus any build is pretty much like a pretty usable build, so the answer is definitely viable. But again, almost everything becomes playable with that brand new thing. The helmet is just way too strong. It's so incredibly good. Now, if it gets nerfed, I'll be pretty disappointed because I think their goal was to move everyone off of Harlequin. Watch me cook builds is fun. Oh yeah, I like trying out new things that like I have no idea if they're gonna work, and you know, moving around certain things to get things you know, going is really cool. It's like for me, it's also kind of like a challenge. Like, can I actually do it? Am I good enough to make something? It's like not meta, or I did that a lot in Diablo. In Diablo 3, I had like a chain lightning build, and I don't think like anyone has like a chain lightning build guide on Diablo 3. It's because like they never really supported it, but like there are like really niche things that you can do that actually make it viable, and it works off of like what was it? It was some sort of key passive. It's pretty cool though. So okay, getting it more attacks is good. We're gonna actually remove Juggernauts. Wow, we cannot remove Juggernauts. Never mind. Okay, so we can probably remove Metamorphosis. That's an option. But there's going to be so many new codexes that we can check out. So let's go see what are the brand new ones to maybe look out for the Sorceress. We have a stun. I mean, we're going to pretty much always have a barrier up. This one's kind of interesting. You get some meteorites that can fall around you. Up to a chance to reduce the cooldown of your ultimate. Can only happen once per cast. This almost seems like cool, but can it's a sorceress only one. I actually don't even think this one's that bad. That's actually really good. Because unstable current is basically like another skill, right? Because it's what you get 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 25% chance to cast your other skills again, and it gives you a bunch of good stats. I think it's actually worth it. Definitely worth it. I want mana regen, pyromancy. We don't really need burning damage. Doesn't really matter which one we take, but we need that for sure. That's a good one too. Okay, cool. That one's really nice to have some extra damage reduction. So it's just basically chain lightning, I guess. That one's actually a pretty good stat too, though. I kind of want to throw multiple points in that one. The other one's not bad either. Man, there's a lot of good stuff. Oh, ooh. So I'm gonna remove Frost Nova. I still like running that. I think that's worth it. Could be okay. I think that was usable. Alright. And so yeah, we're gonna apply the burn, and then I think we just scale as much crit damage as possible, and then that's pretty much the build. And we're gonna see kind of how the performance is of this thing. So just that, and then alright, how do the new pants look? Do they look cool? Like, do they have no skin? I mean, I might have a skin applied over. I haven't seen the new skin. With Lucian chain lightning pants, random wand, no Paragon. Hits for 7. The helm's just broken. Yeah, the helm is good for sure. Very good stuff indeed. Do you guys like the pants? I don't think they look that great. I think maybe you need something else to support it. But we could throw in some gems too. Let me go finish the character, because it's technically like... It's almost done. I might as well just finish it. So we just need 2 rubies. And then I think we want to stack as much crit as possible, so... I'm going to be doing crit because of this. And yeah, this will be pretty interesting to see like how that interacts. We also need to throw in a Curse Touch. Okay, well, we did that. Nice. So we have a Curse Touch. Because Sorceress, the one downside is you have no source of really vulnerability. If it'll be patched up another season of Barb. I actually really like the row changes, Carver. Hello, Boxy. I'm doing good, man. I'm really excited to test this out. I've been kind of like wanting to do this like all day. Alright, so let's see. Oh, it's like 5. Oh. What? 300 mil, man. Holy, man. That was insane. Alright, guys. New pants are actually good, but you got to combine them with the Crown of Lucian. Watch this. I don't even really have Masterworking done. We obviously need to do that. But, like, check this out. So, look at this. I'll just go ahead and activate my Chain Lightning. Just watch the damage. Oh, I think it's too high. You know what I need to get? I think we need more mana regen. Let's see. How else can we get mana regen? Wait, where's my vulnerability? Okay, there we go. Oh, that's right. I can't spam it. Okay, now it's vulnerable. Okay, now it'll work. All right. I need to actually proc the Tal Rasha ring, too. All right. All right, guys. Brand new Sorcerer's Pants actually makes them good. If you combine it with Crown of Lucian, watch this. Just one attack. So it's going to basically bounce. And it's going to hit the enemy, it's going to hit me, and then hit the enemy. Look at 18 mil, 32 mil, 68, 122, and then boom, it hits for 300 mil. It's like 298. But Sorcerers, as long as they don't change what we've got going on right now, I could easily see Sorcerers being really powerful next season. Like, actually fun to play. Now, as far as I can tell, if you don't have this, though, it is a night and day difference. Watch the damage. If I take off the crown, it's not the same numbers at all. But I mean, well, you're going to definitely want this. This is the new best in slot. It's better than the Harlequin Crest. I think this is going to go crazy next season. So, I mean, it's still, that wasn't really bad damage, right? Like, okay, remember guys, I haven't done Masterworking and stuff. That's not that bad. But the next thing that we have, though, guys, as a new task for our build is going to be to have enough mana for this. Now, I don't know if I really need Accelerating Loop. And the reason why I don't think we need that, I'm going to see what other, like, is there any Chain Lightning ones? Chain Lightning. Has, wait, one additional bounce? Is this even good? Oh, wait, here we go. Recharging. Dude, I just solved my whole mana problems right there. Is it Uber? You know, not really. I mean, it's a pretty rare helmet, but it's not even an Uber. And I don't know if it's just because it's PTR, but like, it wasn't like a super common one. I tried to go farm it from like all the Uber bosses, didn't get it. I did one random Whisper, and it just gave me it. So that was a huge W for me. So I think we need to get the mana per second to be up on this. Let's go re-roll this. Can we re-roll this? Yeah, we can re-roll this. So we need that mana per second to be 6. Ideally, I'd get a greater affix. If anyone in the chat wants to sell me, I need greater affix mana per second in boots and in the chest piece. Or if you want to trade, I don't know what items you're looking for, but you let me know. Because I want to try to get this like ranked up as hard as possible, the mana per second. Because I think that that's going to be the thing that I actually need the most. Wait, they're so good? What the heck? Dude, so this gives us 3 Chain Lightning, resource generation, damage, like it just gives us everything. Like, it's crazy. These pants are just like so good in every single department. Like, so good. Resource gen, sure, I'll take it. Oh yeah, we need that every time Chain Lightning bounces. We're gonna throw that thing on. I forgot what it's called. It's something with like mana. Resource. I don't know if that one's actually good too. You get 3 mana every single time it bounces. We have no room for like anything. Like everything is. Oh, we don't need Moonrise for sure. We need something instead of like Chain Lightning. I mean, is it even worth it to make Chain Lightning like chance to chain an additional time? I don't know if that's even worth it. Oh, wait, hold on. This is probably worth it. Now, I don't know if it works with this. So it says Chain Lightning alternates between orbiting you and seeking up to 3 enemies. How does that work with this? Does it chain 5 additional times? I don't know. Let's find out. That's what we're here for, man. It's time to test it out. Alright, Clip, have a good one, man. Alright, let's try out this and see kind of what it looks like on like a huge group, multiple. So I don't know if that means if it bounces once, is it... I mean, it's bouncing, man. It's bouncing. 20 mil. Damn, that takes a really long time. Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. It's kind of going crazy, chat. Hold on. Oh. Oh, it's good, chat. It's good. Oh, it's so good. All right, I think I found my build, guys. I know what I want to play now. Okay, cool. Now I gotta try to actually read the stuff and see what I actually want to go for. Okay, yeah, we definitely want that one. Okay. Cool. So this works. Now, my HP is kind of bad though. Like, I want to fix that. We also have teleport damage on this. Okay, so this ring sucks. We probably should look at like a Talrasha ring. My Talrasha ring at? What other? Okay, so we can get fire, lightning. We need some sort of source of cold, so it's probably ice blades, which I'm probably gonna activate like once. And then, yeah, it's either ice blades because there's like 45x damage. I think it's too big to skip out on. Oh, it's 50. Well, it's up to 56. But where's my Talrasha ring? Well, it looks like we're using this one. I had another one that was good too, but I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, we could definitely use that. It's also got resource gen. Now, unfortunately, we lose out on that crit, which kind of makes me sad. But we're gonna actually min-max some of the gems over here, and if we can, I don't know if we can squeeze out more life, but we're only at 28k life, which, in my personal opinion, is a little bit low. Oh, you know what? We actually can't run Talrasha's ring. Ah, unlucky. Well, this is 50x damage. The reason why we cannot run Talrasha's ring is the other thing is 100% required to play. If I don't run recharging, that build literally just crumbles instantly. And the reason why it's going to crumble instantly is because we need to be able to have the resource. So what we're gonna look for is a ring that has crits. I probably have some. There's a perfect crit. It's got max. It's got extra life too. Perfect crit. Give me that greater affix. We're looking for that greater affix. There we go. That's what we're looking for right there. Bam. We're looking for that greater affix crit. And then we need a temper on it. So we're gonna go temper and then oof. Well, ooh, actually, you know what? This isn't really that bad. Ideally, we'd want crit on it. Can we get crit on it? Oh, give me that crit. It shouldn't be that hard. Oh, wrong one. It's 1 in 4. No ultimate. Crit. Oh my gosh, ultimate damage again? Was that 3 times ultimate damage? Oh, thank God, it finally hit it. Alright, we're good. So we got that set up. And then the other one, I actually don't have the thing that we need on it, so we're going to have to wait on that one. But we need to go ahead and throw on that, like, Chain Lightning gives me energy. Yes, the recharge. Recharging. Alright, sweet. So we got this. Is Trade Chat working it? Yeah, Trade Chat is working. People spamming stuff. Look at that. Want to sell. Alright. We should, like, rank this up. It is a 80% chance to chain to 5 additional enemies.
Need something forged?
It's not a very high chance, though, but it's like, it's not masterwork yet. So we're going to go get that, and then, yeah, this is going to be great. We have Orange Herald, too. And I want to see how that's going to work. I don't know. I feel like that's going to be actually really good. I feel like that might get, like, nerfed. So we can go up to another tier. And then we can get more gems. And then we're going to actually play. actually play. Alright, so... What were we doing again? Oh, that's right, I needed a masterwork. I'm not going to be picky at all, just whatever it hits, it hits. I don't even care. Alright. So I want to get to playing. But I have to, like, make sure my character's tanky enough.
May the light keep you.
So, yeah, we're armor capped. What do we have? We have 8 DR on that. That's about it, though, right? So I think one thing I've noticed with this, there's not very much damage reduction in this. Because we're forced to push that thing out. I think it wouldn't be bad to have an offhand for crit, though. I think that an offhand is going to give us way more value, to be honest. And look at what other focuses I have. I think that that's actually the better choice. I want that new staff, too, but let's go try it out. Do I not have a focus? We got max resource. Oh, that's frozen orb. That's ice shards. This one is 6 crit with life. Yeah, I'll think about using that one. Ideally, we'd want like greater affix crit, but oh, you get mana on kill. But I wouldn't really care about mana on kill. Ooh, crit strike and resource cost reduction. Okay, there we go. That's what we want. Something like that. All right, let's. Do we even need armor? Or we don't even really need our like what is it? Any armor, because we have juggernauts, and I don't think that. See, how much extra do we have? No, because with fire res I don't have enough to remove all the gems. Let's go do a pit 100, see if it works. The Sorks get no survivability. You think that's a problem for the Sork? I do have territorial. We could actually swap territorial for another defensive one. So we have crackling energy or the frozen one. Honestly, we could probably use another damage reduction one. Dang, there's nothing. There's no defensive ones at all. There's 15 damage reduction while you have a barrier. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think this is the fun way to play the Sork. Now, we could run 2 different aspects here. I'm not sure how good the Chain Lightning one is, but I don't know. We're just gonna go play. I wanna have some fun. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to do a pit 200. I think this is still on the old pit, by the way, guys. So a pit 100 is probably the equivalent to like a pit like, maybe like maybe like a 105. And the difference between 100 and 105 is actually pretty massive. Last Epoch, man, I haven't played that game in a while. But when the new season comes out, it's like in a week or 2, right? I'll check it out for sure. We'll play it and see if it's any good. Now, if it's good, we'll continue playing it. If not, we'll right back to Diablo, man. It's no problem. All right, guys. Brand new Lightning Sorceress with the brand new Chain Lightning Pants. Let's get some gameplay with Lucian as well. I mean, this thing, it goes crazy. I think we are looking at a pretty good build potentially with Sorceress for the next season. I mean, look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie. There's big numbers coming out over here. We're almost at barbarian levels. Almost. You can actually go way higher than it. So how these pants work is they make your Chain Lightning kind of shoot between the enemy, and then they bounce back to you, then they go to the enemy, and they bounce back to you, and then with Crown of Lucian, you have like a bunch of resource cost reduction, because if not, I mean, this thing would cost a crazy amount of resource. But there's another thing where, like, if you spend 100 resource, you're supposed to get a barrier. Don't think that works with it, unfortunately. But we're just gonna go ahead and do it like a pit 100. It's kind of like my little like benchmark that I like to do. And we're actually using a brand new aspect that gives us cooldown reduction, unlucky hit on our ultimate. Now, unfortunately, it's only for the sorceress. I wish every class got that, because that'd be actually a really cool thing. But it helps out a little bit, as you know, this is a Chain Lightning build, so we want to be spamming the Chain Lightning. Now, there may be some bugs with the pants. I've heard that like they don't actually work 100% properly. it's a PTR, expect to see these things, but as far as it goes, I think this is probably one of the top tier sorceress builds. It probably will be the best sorceress build, even if they fix, let's say, the Crown of Lucian or the pants in some sort of way. There's a lot of lightning buffs in general for the sorceress, and I would say it's relatively smooth, really beginner friendly to play. As far as requiring uber uniques, I would say Ring of the Starless Skies is actually required for a lot of builds because the resources are just going to be too high, because Lucian is now the new best helmet. We'll talk a little bit about some of the other changes once we finish the little run. Kind of curious to see how it goes in terms of speed on this run. But one thing I just noticed in general is the sorceress seems to be a little bit more squishy. Because, well, I mean, you don't have immortality, right? But even then, like looking at the things that Rogue got, I felt like Rogue got actually just the most just significant changes in general. And another thing that I found really interesting is it's very difficult to actually play Talrashas now. The reason why is usually that's in every single sorceress build. And if you guys watch the recent campfire, they're trying to get people to not have to play certain items in builds. Like there's like, oh, you just have to play Talrasha Ring, right? And like, you know how everyone pretty much had to play Harlequin. Like it is pretty much one of the best helmets in the game, right? But one thing that is nice now is Lucian will be pretty much the new best in slot. So with the Harlequin, well, they did make people swap off of it. Now the new helmet, it has to be in every build. There's no way you can stop potentially 125x for damage. It's just legit nothing stopping it. Like, it's just way too good. Heck, this build is really fun too. But I'm just trying out stuff right now. This isn't necessarily going to be a build guide, although I'll mention some of the newer changes that we'll go over. But yeah, it's a really cool item. The pants actually just do everything too. Like the pants give you resource, give you damage reduction, give you chance for Chain Lightning to cast twice. And I don't have stuff masterworked at all. Heck, I don't even have everything fully tempered out, and it's because you have to re-get the tempers, and I ended up getting the items on my other character, and I'm ready to go, man. I wanted to get some gameplay and test out the Sorceress, because a lot of people feel like Sorceress has been the worst class, and Druid got some crazy buffs. I mean, across the board, like doubling the stats of a lot of stuff in the Spiritborn. I really think, and let me know guys what you think of this, can Sorceress please get just 1 or 2 more enchants? Because I feel like the enchant slot is one of whatever skill that you're playing, and then it's like always fire enchant. Like 99% of the time, that's what it's been like since the launch. Ooh, a little bit dicey over there. But I think that's how it's pretty much been for the Sorceress. So I think like at least 1 enchant, ideally 2, because then you could do a little bit more creative things. And another thing I think the Sorceress has in terms of a problem is applying vulnerability is quite rough, so we're running a Cursed Touch. Alright, so I don't think they've fixed the pit boss, so we're going to do the smart mechanic over here, so we run in and then run out. And what that does is it fixes the boss. The bosses are currently bugged, so this fixes it just a little bit. Alright, ready? Ready for the boss? Ready? I actually probably fix up some of these skills over here, but see some damage on the boss. Oh, we gotta watch our resource though. If our resource goes away, that's bad. What we need to make sure is the Chain Lightning is actually bouncing between us and the boss. And the reason why is because if it doesn't, then we lose out on our resource and we don't get the Chain Lightning bounce effect. And we want that bounce effect. That's the good effect. Now, there is one where you can Chain Lightning to chain 1 additional time. I'm not sure if we actually need that one, but you can see, I would say this is respectable. And keep in mind, I'm pretty sure the PTR has like the build before we got the nerf on the pit bosses. So I would say that that is relatively respectable. So now that you guys have seen some of the gameplay, because I always like to open up with gameplay first, I want to go ahead and kind of explain some of the newer things and some of the things that may be changed, because the pants definitely could use a massive buff, even though like that was pretty respectable. Well, it's mostly going to be Crown of Lucian. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the test dummy here, and I'll kind of show you guys how the thing works. I mean, you can hit for pretty good amounts of damage. Still, I would say that there's a long way to go in terms of upgrades for our character, for sure. Like, we don't have like, let's say the +8 over here that you'd want on Chain Lightning, and just have a generic plus core. We're also using a couple of new items here, so we actually have pretty high crit strike chance in this, and we also have a lot of crit multiplier, and that helps out because sorcerers can actually get quite a bit of mana. So, and also we have an extra socket here, and I still am running Juggernauts because I need to figure out, we would probably need to get a greater affix on armor somewhere, as well as temper armor on, but it's just going to be something that you have to fit in. But in addition to that, you really have to have a lot of mana per second. So, going over first the newer stuff, now that you guys have seen the gameplay. So, Axial Conduit, these are the new pants. So, it's got damage reduction, which is a really good stat. We got resource generation, which is fairly good because we actually want to generate as much resource as possible. Our current regen, let's see how much mana per second. Mana regeneration is 30 per second. That's actually pretty big. And so, the reason why we cannot play Telrash's, by the way, I have a greater affix one, is you need to have recharging. You could throw this on the amulet too, that could be a potential, but I wanted to try out all the new stuff, and this is a really good item, and I think it has some potential because it also increases your maximum resource, which again helps your pool to have more of these chain lightnings going out. So when there's only one enemy, I don't feel like you can like spam it super hard because, well, we're just gonna have 0 mana. Now if there is a group, it was like basically no problem at all. Like I didn't see any problem with resource. Now, one thing that I also wanted to mention that I feel like it would be really nice if it worked with it is every time we spend 100 mana, and how these pants work is Chain Lightning goes between you and the enemy, then it comes back and then goes to the enemy, and then goes back. It keeps on doing it, and then it explodes for some sort of damage. Now, that number obviously can be way higher. We don't have a really good one, but this one had greater affix damage reduction, so I was excited. But we could probably get a much better pair of pants over here, and maybe less survivability, but I felt like the Sorceress was kind of squishy already. But what we could probably do is also, we could remove Arc Lash. It's pretty much just like not even used in here. And we could probably play, I don't know, Ice Blades or something, or something else. But one thing that I really like also is the brand new aspect called the Orange Herald. So what it does for the aspect is we have up to a 10% chance to reduce the cooldown on lucky hit of our ultimate skill by 2 seconds, but it can only happen once per skill cast. But obviously we are going to be, spamming like crazy. And is it helpful? I mean, you'll see it proc once in a while. It's not like we can 100% keep it up. If you want to 100% keep it up, there could be some other better options. Like you could run Flicker Step as another alternative option, but I wanted to at least try it out. I would say it does technically help because how this thing works, and the reason why this thing is kind of nice, is you can get all these crackling energy, all these other lightning skills to activate. If you want to invest into this, you can get 25% damage reduction. But I don't think it's realistic to have 100% uptime on unstable currents, and pretty much that was one idea that I wanted to at least try out some of the newer stuff here. So, showing off that, I think you might be better off with Yen's Blessing, and then you can alternate between having one of the ice armors pretty much up again. Another thing that I really want, like I said, I really want just one more enchantment slot. One thing that can make the Sorcerer super good is if you can run Ice Armor as another enchant. When I was doing speedruns for the rank 1s back in Season 2, a lot of mine were almost always playing with Ice Armor. Ice Armor was so incredibly good for objectives, for just doing things in general. It just makes your character incredibly tanky. And you could sacrifice a lot of defenses and just invest into Ice Armor enchant, and it's really, 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 really good. So I would love to throw that in there, but since it's a Chain Lightning build, I'm guessing we kind of would like to get this to have that bonus after spending 100. But how it works, you'll see that it only costs 9. However, with the crown, it will actually make our resources costs go up, way up. So we could do that as well. So there's a lot of other options that we can play. Like I said, I'd almost want to just swap that just straight up. It might not even be that bad of an idea. But I'm not sure if the Chain Lightning that you don't manually cast, as in the one that comes out for free, does the same alternation. I don't even know if it auto-targets, but you can see it's just going to find the target anyway, so it's a really hard test. What we could do is also just maybe activate another skill. Actually, you know what? We can test this really easy. I just thought about this. We could just do this, and once we spend 100 energy, which Oh, it does proc that. Okay, that was good. Because I know with certain builds, if you have like an aspect or something and you get a free thing, it doesn't count the free thing. Rapid Fire with Scoundrel's Kiss is one example. So it's kind of just like my first little introduction to the build. But anyways, yeah, the actual conduit, we already kind of explained that. Then there's the Crown of Lucian, which gives us pretty much all of our damage. And I want to go ahead and actually go over this because I want to say that these will probably get buffed in some way because these are super underperforming. Let me show you what the damage is looking like. So, like, you know, there's like 300, and eventually it'll pop and do a bunch of damage. But, yeah, you're easily over 1,000,000 damage. Like, that's nothing. Millions, with Barb, it's like billions in damage, and you can even maybe get trillions. But, with the Crown of Lucian, notice the difference in damage over here, just with one. Like, look at, we're hitting for 1,000,000. What we should ideally hit is like the same target. Let me actually make this easier to see. So if I go to single, this way you're not seeing so many numbers. Oh, there was like 79 mil. Okay. So first we're going to make the thing vulnerable. Oh, okay. The reason why is we have to get it vulnerable with a Curse Touch. So watch the damage on it. So it's 500, 700. We have 4 mil, 8 mil, 14 mil, 24, 54, 100 mil, 200 mil. So like you can get lots, and that's only with one cast. Obviously, you would be spamming multiple, but one thing I've noticed with this, even if this build doesn't get patched at all, let's say they're like, you know what, guys, we're going to make the Sorceress good next season. Even if everything stays the same, and obviously we're in the earlier stages here, we can get way more powerful, but you'll still have probably mana problems because this is going to make your mana cost go up. We already have Ring of the Starless Skies, and Recharging Circle is an absolute must with this build, but you can also get more of the Chain Lightning's projectiles to cast twice, but that actually may hurt you, and the reason why I'm saying it may hurt you is because you may still run out of mana, because how it works is if you drain the mana and it doesn't get the correct amount, it's not going to do that giant awesome explosion. So you'll have to really balance back between mana. Again, if you run Recharging Circle in the Amulet, that could be an option as well. But you really want to stack a lot of crit with this build in order to get like good damage. So there's a lot of things we can actually test out. In fact, what I do want to test out, heck, we can just test it out now. Let's just test it out right now if I happen to have one. It might be on my other character, though. All right, do we have Banished Lords? All right, we have a legacy one. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. So what I wanted to actually know is, does Banished Lord's Talisman actually work with the bounce effect over here? So we got to watch. Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh, that works with Banished Lords. Wait, that's actually pretty good. Okay. Now, it's going to be hard to try to time this because now we're at 275. So this means this next one should overpower, and doesn't mean every single hit overpowers, because if it does, I think we just found a really OP thing. Huh. Okay. So it doesn't seem like the Banished Lords works on every single bounce on it. But what I found more interesting is now we're back at 270, we're at 140. So, like, if I was to spam on multiple training diamonds, dang, dude, now we're into theory crafting over here. Like, how fast can we make that thing go up? Where's my... I can't even see my Banished Lord's Talisman, unfortunately. I think they need to redo the buff bar because, like, there are too many times where I legit can't see. Yeah, I can't see when I'm getting my overpowers, but it should be in that blue. But I think that's not counting the damage correctly. It looks like this adds so much more damage. The reason why is this is giving like an X multiplier. Pretty much for the next season, guys, every single build has to play Crown of Lucian. Every single build is pretty much playing Lockrens unless you're doing a damage over time build. The reason why is these numbers just scale like crazy. But yeah, I think it could be definitely a viable option. I mean, again, if we look at the single target dummy, we could actually output a lot more damage too. If I was to, let's say, run Inner Calm, swap this out, because this is maybe something we can swap out. We can run something else that can give us some extra damage or something. I like this. I think this does really good damage. You can see 15, 26, 59, 100. I mean, you could easily hit per, like, you know, I'm only activating it once. I think you get 1 billion plus damage, right? I don't think that's out of the question to get like 1 billion damage per, like, you know, lightning. But we'll see what else we can come up with the Sorceress. But that's just like the new Sorceress build I think everyone will be playing next season is some sort of Chain Lightning build. And we'll drop a video guide for it later down the line once I figure out kind of what I want to run. Maybe I want to run offhand. I think that might be smarter to run offhand to get more crit strike chance, as this gives us up to If we have a perfect roll, it is 50, but, well, we're still kind of lacking a little bit. Maybe we can mix up with a couple more things, and we'll figure it out. But, anyways, what do you guys think of Sorceress? What is this game? This game, TLG, is Diablo 4. Bahalo Bing, how you doing, man? Sorry, I was, like, in YouTube mode. Would Ball Lightning be good with the pants? So it's Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning only. I'm trying to think of how we can make this more powerful. So, let's go to the boards and let's see what we can do. Soaring Territorial. I mean, I like the 15% damage reduction. I feel like it's too hard to skip out on. We could get more damage, non-physical damage, actually, because we are missing out a lot on that. So that's an improvement. 25 mana. So we have to have Static Surge. Otherwise, we're just going to be out of mana. Trying to think of what else we can do for this build. Maybe we could do a couple pits. We need recipes. So I think the easiest way would be to we'll just go do some Hell Tides. Can we move on to PoE 2? PoE 2 is an out, mates. Have I tried the Bleed Bash dual wield barb? In non-PTR, I have. I didn't really like it, to be honest. I think Whirlwind is just so much more smooth to play. I like it so much better.
You can take what's left.
But we can go see how it kind of performs in Helltide. The optimal rogue builds. The best one, Benjamin, is Heartseeker right now for non-PTR. For PTR, I think Andario's probably still one of the top tier ones. Like, Andario's does crazy damage. You miss Hoda Barb. Yeah, Hoda Barb's pretty much dead. I bet you could play this helmet and make it usable. That's actually not even bad. It's like really good for Helltide. Chain Lightning is really good. Oh my gosh, it's really good. Wait, so if I shoot it at nothing, does it still come back to me or no? Let me see. Let me wait for that one to end. Oh, it will. So it hovers around you for a little bit and it tries to look for an enemy, right? Okay, that's. Oh, it does. Wow, that's actually really good. The way it behaves is just so good. I like it. So I do want to do some adjustments here because the ultimate skill, while it is useful, I don't really think it's that great. And the reason why I don't think it's that great, but I'm trying to think of what other skill would we play. Well, it gives us more attack speed, but that doesn't really help us out. There's really nothing else. Isn't there like something for deep freeze? Let's see, lightning. Is there anything for like lightning skills or anything? Oh, yes, I wanted to try jolting actually. Jolting. Jolting. If I could spell. I can't spell. Alright. Let's see if this is good. So, every 0.9 seconds, we get to just zap someone for a bunch of damage. You get it every 0.5 seconds, man. Rapid Fire? Yeah, you can play Rapid Fire or Barrage. I actually just dropped that Barrage gameplay, so 145. That's it. I feel like the Sork is just way too squishy, to be honest. It's like way too squishy. But yeah, I don't know if I really like playing with the ultimate. Like the ultimate, it's usable, but it's such a short like burst, and then after it goes away, it just feels like it's a wasted aspect. I feel like we can run better things. I think the better option is probably Yen's. No, it's more other character. I have to go grab it. I'm so lazy. Okay, so Yen's Blessing would probably be one of the better in slot. Oh, no, because it doesn't have... Dang, we need mana per second. That's actually... yeah, we're stuck with these. We have to play these. Okay. But this jolting... Let me see against a vulnerable target. Actually, let's see. Let's see. Firestarter aspect? Let me check that out. It's called Firestarter? Firestarter. Oh, I guess I don't have it. What does it do? I guess this is it right here. When you newly burn. Okay, so it's just some damage. Softcore Zerota? Just need one. We're on the PTR right now, otherwise I'd go help you kill him if you're stuck on him. Alright, what we're going to do is we are going to make him vulnerable first. Okay, so now I'm going to see how much damage it does. It's like 500k on crit. Okay, so I was kind of curious to test out what's called jolting. There's a lot of these new aspects that can just every X amount of time you deal damage, or if it's like the first time you deal fire damage, there's basically one for every single one. I think the lightning one has the strongest potential because it doesn't require anything to activate other than, well, it's just every X amount of time. But you can see how much damage it deals. Now, if I was to run Intercom and maybe try to scale it a little bit harder, you can see it does have very big ranges. I'm going to actually have to activate vulnerability on the enemy. A Curse Touch is supposed to keep him there forever, but you'll see, as long as the target is vulnerable, I mean, you could easily get 1,000,000 per crit. Like, there's a huge range. Sometimes you'll hit for like a really low amount, sometimes really high amount. It's because lightning damage in general has like a bigger range. Actually, is it the same number every single time? I think it's 13. I was hitting for 7 before. Why? Oh, it's because we were spending mana. Ah, okay, here, hold on. So I need to spend the mana for the Crown of Lucian and the Ring of Starless Skies. Ah, okay, I got it. Okay, so let's throw off the brand new jolting aspect over here. So every X duration, you're going to be able to zap a nearby enemy for some damage. Now, obviously, we need the target to be vulnerable. We also need our buffs from, let's say, Lucian or the Ring of the Starless Skies. So I'm going to attack a couple times just so we can have that, and then we're going to look at the numbers after. So you can see... well, once the other thing blows up, okay, once it lands a crit, how much damage we're dealing. Well, there's like 400 and something, no, 439. But when we have all of our buffs up, because we have to look at these buffs, I wish I could just make this thing go away. Actually, if I just remove the pants, can it like still jolt? Okay. Well, basically, let's try this again. And then let's remove the pants to hopefully get the things to stop going. It's like 700,000 right there. So, towards like the higher end, obviously you can get way more damage. You can actually maybe run Intercom and other things. And you could maybe try to make a really cool AFK build where you're just sitting still and it just does damage to the enemies. It's just something I kind of wanted to check out. Alright. But I don't think it's very good. Like, it's not a build. You can't make a full build around it. Like, maybe low tier just open world content. Alright, so now we are going to go... Should we do the world... Oh, this... Can we even get there in time? No, probably not. Alright. So, I want to swap off this, and let's see what other like, uniques could we run for this build. Because I don't even feel like this thing is that great. I actually wouldn't mind crafting a staff. I have what, like, I have 10 sparks. Alright, let's craft one. Why not, man? Alright, let's do it like this. Let's craft the rarest staff in the game. It actually did receive a buff too in Season 5, so let's go ahead and see if we can maybe get a greater affix one too. So that is the Spear of Lycander. So let's go and craft it. Fingers crossed we get a greater affix one. Well, it's supposed to get a buff. Did they not? Did they really not buff it? I just wasted my sparks. It was supposed to get a buff where it was supposed to last for a 40 duration. They're supposed to double the duration. Dang, we got scammed, boys. They're supposed to buff the duration. Unlucky. Oh my gosh, dude. That's so unlucky. GF is not buffed. Well, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Grandfather, like, you know, it didn't get buffed, but like this definitely deserves a buff. But this actually has crit strike chance, which is actually not a bad stat. But you could also get crit strike chance in offhand, but I was hoping that that would be like a good stat. Unlucky, man. A Deadamine error for the Grandfather? Well, I wouldn't be surprised if this got a buff, because this thing sucks, you know? No one plays it, as far as I'm aware of. Yeah, nobody plays that thing, so let's go ahead and run this. And then let's go find a wand. We need a wand. We got Frozen Orb twice. Oh, wand. Vulnerable damage, overpower, ice shards. I think you can make use of that overpower one. Well, you know what? Let's see if we can just gamba for one. It's not like Obels are really that hard to grab, anyways. A greater affix to anything could be int. Oh come on, game! He's gonna troll me and give me nothing.
Anything great.
Let's see if we get just one greater affix wand. Where's the wands at? Wow, dude, scammed the whole inventory. 0. Absolutely scammed Dorino. Big scam. Alright. So this is what we want to actually... We're going to reroll the overpower damage into something usable, but we have to temper first. Alright, so what would we actually temper on this? I guess we just want Chain Lightning twice. Like, that's like the only thing. It's okay, I'm not even going to worry about like the highest roll. And then ideally we'd probably want crit damage. I said crit damage game. Crit damage. No, overpower. Crit damage. No, crit damage, come on. Oh my gosh, this system is so like busted. Oh my, ultimate, like, okay, ultimate damage is definitely weighted. I'm convinced that the thing is weighted. Well, we bricked it. Woo! What a great system, man. 10 out of 10. I really hate that. And what I find really weird is, like, they're like, guys, we hear you guys don't like the RNG system. Okay, what did you do? Well, we have less RNG, but it's still RNG. Like, the whole mechanic is not skill-based, right? It's just literally RNG only. There's no play with it at all, which is really unfortunate. We could use a better actual conduit to see if we can get bigger damage on some of, like, the numbers on pants. I don't know if we need to get a good pants. What time is it from? 3:33 a.m. man. RNG is good for our mental health. No. I understand that, like, if they don't have it, it becomes too easy in a sense. But I just personally don't find it very fun. Do you guys like the system? Because, like, I like that we have the ability to temper. I think it's a really cool thing. But I'm not a fan of, like, it's just random. There's no, like, maybe you defeat a boss, you get a special herb, and you can, like, guarantee the results. And what we're doing right now, guys, is we're just getting 1,000 Obels every single time we do this. Well, thank you, Gaming House. I appreciate it. I feel like Sword Genes are buff. The only reason why they're good is because of the bugs. Yep. Well, I mean, to be fair, though, every Diablo build that's good is usually because of bugs anyways, so... Yeah, it's just how the game is, and... for me, it's almost more interesting that way because you just got to figure out what's the new bug of the season, right? Like, you know, last season, or I guess season 4, which is still going on. It's basically victimized with the rogue, and then the bash barbarian is also bugged. So you just got to figure out which one is the flavor of the month, man. And like before that, Hoda Barb was bugged for a really long time. They like finally fixed it. And you see, once they fix the skill, it's like no one uses it. Like, do you guys see anyone? Ooh, I want that. Do you guys see anyone playing Hoda Barb now? I see like 0 people playing Hoda Barb because it was only good because it was bugged. And now we're gonna go gamble with my sorceress, and hopefully we can hit any wand that just happens to have the stat that we're looking for. Because I'm not even sure how good that Chain Lightning has a chance to bounce to more. I don't even know if it's... Because it seeks up to 3 enemies, but I think it can bounce more or something. I really don't know. Alright, so, we also need... Oh, we might need a focus, too, because what if we brick that thing? Alright, we already got one. Cool. Alright, that's fine. I'm not even super picky. Int is good. Alright, sweet. So now we gotta go back to tempering. Alright, first temper is shock. Alright, so we need thing to activate 2 times. Chain lightning. Okay, cool. I don't even care. You can give me the bottom roll of that. I just want to be done with this. Ball lightning. Nope. It's a 1 out of 3, isn't it? Yeah, it's a 1 out of 3. Oh my gosh, spark again. Let's try to go for that crit damage. Overpower. Dude, that overpower is definitely weighted. Like, as in, like, you get way higher. Way higher chance on that one. Okay, please don't break it. It's only 2 more. Oh my gosh, come on, game. Oh my gosh, we didn't get it. Nah, that sucks. I might just keep it with this. Alright. This one, though, we need to hit the crit. See, it gives us ultimate damage like more times than anything. Ultimate damage again. These are 100% weighted. Like, ultimate again. I can't make this up. Ultimate damage is 100% weighted. Oh my gosh, is it gonna really break again? It's my last roll. I swear, if we get ultimate damage. Oh man, whatever. I'm like kind of over it, to be honest. Just socking it. I don't even care. It's like 1 out of 3 to get it. All right, you fail it 5 times in a row. It's technically 6 because you get 1 of the rolls, right? Like, what is that system, man? I mean, this one's pretty easy. All I'm trying to hit is int or life. That's fine. And then this one, we just need to not run mana. Like, what is this? Okay, we're at the very end of the game. 925. All right, what's the endgame item drop? All right, 1 mana on kill. Like, first, that's not enough mana to cast most skills in the game. Second, what if you're at a boss? That the stat is actually like worthless on a boss, right? So I don't like that. I feel like that's very bad design. But we got a little bit more crit now. We got a little bit more resource. Cool. We also got that chest piece with extra mana regen per second. If I want to invest into that, I can. But what do I want to do? So, what other things are there that are new to test out with the sorceress? So let's check out the sorceress. Where's the sword? Oh, that's right. They just call it Sork. Is that what they say? Sork? Or sorcerer is what they call. Okay. So we already tried out the pants. Okay, this is basically like a useless item. I don't know if you run this. We tried out that. Okay, ice armor duration. I actually really like the frost armor. I think it's a really good thing. Do I run unstable currents? But there's like nothing else to run. I mean, there's Inferno. We don't even need this thing. It doesn't even help us because I have no conjurations. What else do we have to put points into? And that's fine. Let's make it last longer. That's pretty much it. I think the other thing that we can do is run not Orange Herald and maybe look at other options for the boots, right? Because we have to play a Curt Touch. We have to play this. Now, there's, I guess, the Chain Lightning ones. We can run both the Chain Lightning ones. There's like Lightning Rod has a Chain... Okay, that one's new, and then there's like another Chain Lightning one. Chance to bounce additional times. Okay, we can just run both of those. I was thinking about going back to this and then adding that extra crit while our mana is at a certain amount, but I think that it's too hard with this build because our mana is just going to go crazy. What else did we want to swap? Oh, we could re-roll the decks on this one. It's like an option. Yeah, let's just re-roll it to something else because it doesn't do anything for our build, right? Crit damage. That's actually what we would want. Cool. We want to stack as much crit damage as possible, and I don't know if running a higher number one of these is better, because like that damage, I don't know if that is like actually scaling at the very end. Let's see how much damage that is actually dealing at the end. I don't think these pants actually deal damage, to be honest. I think it's just like the broken interaction between the thing just getting too high of numbers. But Lady of the Forest. Alright, let's try this. And hello, Largest. You want a repeat of Season 1? Oh, you like the Barber Heart? The Barber Heart was really cool. I like that one a lot. Alright, let's see how it behaves. I mean, it's doing like okay damage. There's 12 mil, 21, 44, 80 mil, 162. Oh, dang. The numbers are too close to each other. It's really hard to see. 4, 8, 20, 27. So I think like if you want those big juicy numbers, I think that what you'd want to do is run like Inner Calm. Inner Calm on two-hander would probably give you like a big amount of damage. But let's go do some like 100 pit runs. We can actually start masterworking on this too if we want. Just get some resource cost reduction or generation. Hello, Georgios. How you doing? Alright, let's try this. And we can masterwork this at least to tier 1. So we have to do the last temper on this one. Whatever we get, we get. Okay.
Unexpected.
We should probably actually get like the good ones, like where it's like chain lightning projectiles twice. This one has ball lightning, which is no good. You got axial conduit, nice. Oh, and you got a purple. Dang, you got a triple Grayer affix one. Congrats, man. Do you feel like it's actually good to get the? Do you know if it's good to even care about the damage that it deals? I'm sure that the plus ranks the chain lightning matters because it's part of the damage when it's going back. That is getting multiplied for sure. But then the explosion, I don't know if that actually matters at all. Like the damage. When the thing comes out, it probably will matter, but as of right now, it may not actually matter. But yeah, there's not really very much room on this for like lots of uniques. But I was thinking about like what else could we throw in this build that would actually be good. Since Chain Lightning has a very big proc coefficient, right? Couldn't we just run like Doombringer? Like, I don't know if I have Doombringer on. So it's on this one. Like, we could just run Doombringer here, right? Make our character a lot more tanky. And then on top of that, we would also get there's a 25% chance to deal shadow damage. And then we would take extra damage reduction because we actually scale crit anyways. And it's not like we really have to have like that bonus. I don't think it's a bad idea. We'll try Doombringer. Now, I'm not sure if when the Chain Lightning goes back again and again, if that lucky hit is something that we actually need to like scale. But I'm pretty sure Doombringer's damage can crit too. Let's see how much damage it does. So what I'm going to do to test it out is instead of spamming Chain Lightning, because there's a big chance we don't really get to see the correct thing get applied. So we're just going to use Arc Lash. So it's like 400k, looks like, on crit. Yeah, it's like so it is like 400k damage. Is that good enough? No. However, it does give us probably a lot of life, so we're at 35. Dang, that's a huge amount of life to skip out on. And we get 25% damage reduction, which is quite nice. So that's maybe an option that we could play. We don't really need Arc Lash. I'm trying to think of what other like skill would be good here. I can't think of anything good because we don't even need Talrashas. It's just like an empty slot. Yeah, there's really nothing that I'd play. I don't even think I'd play this. I'd rather have this because it takes so long to spend the mana. Actually, does it show when we run Chain Lightning on the thing? Does it show up? Spend mana empowers. Oh, okay. So there's that. But is there the enchant? Does that show up? I was looking for the one where it's like, I don't know if that counts as you spending mana though. Like I'm looking for that buff. They're empowered, but dang, I don't know how easy that thing is to look for. After spending mana. What is the keyword on this? Oh, every time you spend mana. So it's the same wording. So this might not even work. And this is just way better. I really like it. 5% chance to apply ice armor. Ooh, very nice. Isn't there like another ice armor thing? Casting ice armor makes you unstoppable and you get 30% armor. You're just going to be armor capped anyways. So I don't think that that's going to be an option. And then what we're going to do is we're going to check out the rest of the Sork stuff. So, did we test out everything already? Is that it? Oh, there's an Arc Lash build, right? Oh, we haven't gotten the new staff. That's right, we need the new staff. Ah, okay, so we need to get one of the new staffs. Oh, splintering energy, I guess, could work. It's more damage. Ice Spike's got a damage increase. This is actually not bad, though, going to 120. Now caps at 40. Okay, there's a lot of, like, bad... Like, these are all nerfs, and I don't even know why. I mean, we got 3. Unleash went up 1%. Okay, so there really isn't anything to test out with the sword then, right? Other than the because we like there's no point in playing with Doombringer. It's like not, it's bad. It's basically axial conduit, and then that's it. There is the Hydras give you like 100% of the burn damage. That might be something to look at, but I don't know what else scales like crazy amount. Like, they don't have a hemorrhage. They don't have a barbarian, or not hemorrhage, what is it? Gushing wounds. So, I don't see how it could be good. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Is that it? Crackling energy damage. Spark got 2% more damage. Like, what are these, like, stats? How am I supposed to get excited about 2%, like, spark damage? Where's that spark? Then look at the spark buffs, man. Wow, dude, at max stacks, we get 1 mana? Huge, man. Yeah, I just don't see anything. This, maybe. But would I really want to play a Hydra build? No. So this has a 4-second cooldown, which I think automatically makes it pretty bad. Well, I don't know if it, I guess, oh, you know how we could, oh no, because the other thing absorbs it. Ah, damn. Okay, so what I want to test out, well, actually what we need to do, wait, we can test this out maybe if I do it this way. So I'm looking for another chain lightning to shoot out. It shot out 2. Yeah, that was on cast. But I'm looking for another one to come out. I don't think another one can come out via it's spending mana. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Okay, so the other one that shoots out does not count. Okay, so this... Oh, wait, I wasn't even running the enchant. Oh my gosh. Of course it's not going to come out. I was like... Oh, I also have this for Chain Lightning cast twice. I need to remove that. Oh, this one is Ball Lightning. Okay. So, I need to... What we're testing out right now, guys, is... Can the mana drain actually trigger this? If it can, then it's good. If it doesn't, then it's bad. Just got 2 right there. But it doesn't look like the one that's chaining is bouncing back. Right? Or did it just like completely miss the target? It looks like you can't hit the same target twice? Is that how it works? I mean, adding multiple training dummies makes things like it makes it way more difficult to calculate. It looks like there's 2 going out, right? So I think it works actually. But again, if it only works when I'm spending the 100 mana, that's every 10 casts. So the one that shoots out for free doesn't seem to like work properly. There's like it seeks out nothing on the target. So maybe we could get rid of that if we wanted to. That is a potential thing to consider. I'm not sure though. Because it seems to only work when I cast. Like, it doesn't seem like when it's doing mana drain that it works. Because this was going to drain 66 mana every single time, right? Like, that's a flat amount. That will never change. So what that should mean is on my next one, right here, we get 2. If it would work properly. So it only works when you spend. Except for right there. What the hell? Okay. So it's going to be 66. So this next one should then give me another Chain Lightning. But it looks like it exploded twice. I'm sorry, I'm really trying to figure this thing out. And it's driving me crazy. Because it's really hard to see. If any of you guys know, does it work? It seems like it might actually work. Let me see if there's... I'm going to check if there is another build for chain lightning. Okay, so Makuta dropped his build. So he doesn't even run? What the heck? Oh, it's just running Rhymet. Oh, it's increased damage while you have barrier. It's just a bunch of like barrier, like damage multiplier, Talrasha's Starless Skies. But without the other thing, I don't really like it. Ah, okay, so he's just playing all the different multipliers. That makes sense. But it's pretty consistent for like 100 mil damage. But it seems like the one that you get for free doesn't even work. So, I'm not sure if I really like it that much. Yo, Wild, thank you so much for the TikTok gift. And Supu, thank you so much for Let Him Cook, the Tino Dining, the GGs, Lightning Bolt, the TikTok, the Chilies, and all 4 Lightning Bolts. I appreciate the TikTok gifts, man. Sorry, I was like in the zone trying to test out the thing. And honestly, I just don't see it being like very, very, very powerful. It is definitely like a fun build, but I think as far as fun build goes, actually, when this it says after spending, and that counts. So it says after spending, which it should work with this too. After you spend 100 mana, but I don't know, man. I think this is probably going to be the go-to. I really want another enchant at least, like minimum, for the sorceress to get that sort of a buff. But what else can we do with this character? Like, I want to try to make it better, but there's nothing that I can see off the top of my head that would make this like a lot more fun. Like, I was looking at Makuna. So this person's a really good Sork player, and this is like the quadrillion damage one. Doombringer on weapon. Wait, what? He's actually playing Doombringer? Not casting. Oh, if you don't cast Chain Lightnings. Wow, that's very interesting. I mean, this whole thing is definitely not working as intended, but I guess Doombringer is worth it because survivability is definitely not bad. I mean, it makes sense that, like, you don't really need another aspect. And having the extra, like, well, it's like a third of your HP. It actually really helps out for survivability. You also get crit damage, which is good. The rest of the stats on it are very mediocre. You can only cast 1 Chain Lightning. I mean, you can clearly cast as many as you want, but like it does less damage when you have more, though. That, to me, that's really weird. I think what's happening is maybe he's running out of resources. Because if you run out of resources, I'm guessing it doesn't like do good DPS. I wonder why it works like that. I was under the assumption that you'd want to be spamming more, but again, like, you could be dealing billions of damage with the other build if you just play Barb. So as far as this one goes, I mean, I might as well just get background gameplay. It's not bad. Do I play with people on Overwatch when I do play it? Sometimes. But there's like usually I only play ranked in Overwatch, and in Overwatch there's like a limit within like a rank distribution. You can't be too low or too high apart. You know, I'm gonna see the performance on Pit 100s. I'm just gonna see if I like it. Ideally though, we'd probably run, do I have another like increased resource one? Oh, this is not too bad. Ideally, we'd get Chain Lightning, and then we need crit. So let's see if we can hit that. If we can hit that, that'd be much better.
Use it well.
Let's not re-roll this yet because we want to
My hammer.
temper first always. Because if we fail in the temper, then, well, the item's bricked, right? So let's go to chain lightning. Chain lightning. Ball lightning, no. It's a 1 in 3 chance. 1 in 3 chance and still fail it 4 times in a row. Come on, dude. Like, this is just... Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, there's no skill involved in this. Come on, Blizzard, like... Like, they did not fix this. Look, my item is bricked. Yes, you've made it so there is a 1 in 3 chance on the weapon augments now, which is, yes, that's better than, like, having 1 out of 5 or, you know, a worse roll like this if I need one specific hit. But the problem is that I didn't, like, there was no skill. It was a 1 in 3 chance. It failed 6 times in a row. Like, what do I do? Like, it just feels bad, you know? Please fix it, man. They need to fix it. Because, like, the item's bricked now. It's now bricked Ronied. Alright, let's go Gamba. See if we can get a better, a better offhand. A better focus.
Hello, shining. Shame that. Go one more?
Life int. I don't really want any of those. I want, like, max resource crit.
All finished, are you?
Ball lightning. Just give me the chain lightning, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, finally. And then we still have to do another one, which makes it even worse. Because this one rolls ultimate damage like almost every single time. It gave me the lowest rolls, whatever. I'll just take it. Just take it and go next, man. But I need to do this real quick. So what we're going to reroll is that the additive damage. We're going to reroll that additive damage into maximum resource. That's the one we want. Maximum resource. I need that maximum resource. Come on. Just give me maximum resource. I also really don't like this. There's a lot of systems where I'm just like, okay, this is just bad. We give us 5 out of the 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9. And we rolled the... So it should be about like a half. Like a... Yeah, it should be about half the time we get it. I just don't want the lowest roll. Okay, 9. Okay, that's fine. I'll take it. We're good. Alright, let's go ahead and salvage all the worthless things. Unfortunately, this is also worthless. Unless I wanted to play Ball Lightning, which actually, you know what? I probably wouldn't mind playing Ball Lightning. We could consider that as well. Make me suffer? Oh, for the RNG, man.
What's left, you ask?
Alright, we also could socket this. Come on. We could also run like... what else we could run? There's really nothing to run. There's not anything that I'm like, oh man, I really want to run that. Let me see what Mikuno was playing on the skill bar. Ice Blades for Tall Rashas. Okay. Yeah, but I think the Chain Lightning Bounce one is so much better. Otherwise, it's like you're just out of resources. But this is the one to just get as much damage as possible. Alright, so let's pop a hole in this thing.
The stars made manifest.
Alright, and then we'll play. I want to put a gem in there. throw in a cracked skull just for funs. There's no point of throwing a cracked skull in here. It's just for funsies. Alright, so what up? Ooh, we get max resource here too. We don't really need the resource cost reduction, but it's more so just for that maximum resource because that actually gives us extra crit multi on that. That's nice. Okay, cool. We can also maybe convert some of the materials. I don't think I really need to go to all the way on this. This is PTR. I just want to get this stuff to like tier 2. That'd be kind of nice.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Because the last one takes forever to go up. Let me see if I have another mana per second. Well, mana per second. We got Helm. There's the chess piece that has one, but I'd have to masterwork, land it on it. Actually, if we just roll armor on this, I think we'd have to have greater affix armor. It only has 3 mana per second though. So no greater affix mana per second, looks like.
There's a good one.
Ooh, nice. Lots of crit damage.
More there than I thought.
Okay. Alright, let's see how... Oh, now we have 40k life. That's so much better. We were at like 20-something k before. So I think this will be like a nice nice little upgrade. For sure. Chain lightning or ice shards. For season 5, oh, dude, chain lightning's way better. It is kind of bugged. What does a star mean at the items? That means it's a greater affix. It has 50% more stats. Hurricane boulder damage. You know, I haven't tried that. Maybe we can try that out. I don't know off the top of my head what I need for that. What do I need for that? Is it even like anything required? The damage seems to be going crazy, man. I like it. I still got one-shotted. That's unlucky. Let's go reset. Get a different tile set or something. Oh, he really knocked me on the ground. Wow. I'm trying to see what else we can put in. I think that there is like one more damage reduction note that we could try to put. Oh my god, it's easy. You almost always get what you want. Oh, you mean the temper system? I don't know. Yeah, why didn't we get enough DR? Let's see. Oh, we definitely want that one. Trying to see if there's anything else that we can like skip out on. We definitely need to run a cursed touch. I think there's like extra crit. But I'm not even running Talrashas. So I feel like Ring of Starless Skies is so helpful because like I don't like being out of mana. Like no one likes to be out of mana, right? But give me a second. I'm gonna take a quick piss. I'll be right back, and then we'll continue. We'll finish this. We'll wrap up the gameplay of the sword. Alright, so what we need to try to farm is one staff. If anyone has it in the chat, I think it's called, is it Vox Omnium? It's a staff. It's a Vox Omnium. Yes, I need this. If anyone in the chat has it, if you want to trade items for it or sell it for gold, let me know. It's this staff right here. I don't know if it's actually any good, so I want to test it. I'm pretty sure that new Sorceress build's all about Chain Lightning, though. It's like the number one. Yeah, Swords actually lost a lot of survivability, though. Definitely. With losing out on the ability to be immortal is pretty big. But obviously that thing probably shouldn't have ever existed in the game anyways. But Dwayne, thank you so much for the let him cook. This build is already finished, man. Like, it's okay. Oh, that actually counts as your mana spent. Oh my gosh, that works. Hold on. Hold on, I just figured something else out, guys. Found something really cool just now. So you can perma keep this up. And the reason why you can perma keep that up is because it counts for your mana spent. Yeah, it's really good. Isn't there other ice armor stuff? Ah, dang, there's really nothing else other than like increased armor. That's not really too helpful. Dang. What are we still running? Oh, we're still running Orange Herald. I don't know if I really think that one's that great. There's probably going to be some better ones. Let's check out what else we have as far as options go for this. If you guys have some suggestions, let me know. But I wanted to not run. I feel like Orange Herald, like it helps, but it's not really not that great. You can pull in distance enemies. Lucky hit. I don't really feel like we use lucky hit. I mean, if we really wanted to bump that up, that is a possibility, but. Teleport's cooldown. What is teleport's current cooldown? 14. That's pretty long. It's all just movement speed. So I don't think there's anything good. The level 100 thing is real? Frosty? Yep, for PTR. I'm going to show you right now. I'll show you right now. We'll make a brand new character. Create character. Or give me obols anyways, which we can use. Watch. Finalize. Just for you, Frosty. Watch. When you're Frosty. The snow. Okay. You can't fit the whole word, but I'm gonna watch. See, look. You believe me? No, I'll show you right now, Frosty. I'll do the full tutorial if you want to get to that level. Okay, so look, we're level 1, right? Character level 1. You see, Frosty the Snow's level 1. Go to PTR boost. Look, boost to 100. Boom, level 100. Easy. We have all of our Paragon points and stuff. Alright, but I need to go to my other character because I want to continue that one. Globals. Alright. Where is that sorceress? Oh, sorceress looks way better. Where's my sorceress? There we go. What's PTR? Public test run. Rogue and Druid needs a reliable source of pull. Druid has the ultimate unknown as well as if you really want to pull things up, you can run there's a new aspect. It's for like the boots. Every few seconds you pull people in. That also works. You can try any of those. But yeah, I really need that staff. So if anyone has that staff and you want to trade it for gold or whatever, this is the staff, by the way. Vox Omnium is the name of this staff. If anyone has this for trade or sell, let me know. Need to get one of those. Vox Omnium. It's a brand new one for the sorceress. I got a third blade if anyone wants that, 65%. Yeah, it's the one thing I need. It's the last item that I need actually to test. We could actually test some normal attacks as well, but that was like the one thing I actually needed. But yeah, there really wasn't any like brand new slot that was good. Or I guess Hectic is, or was it Orange Herald? It's the only thing that we can actually use. You're struggling how to do more damage. Copy like a good player's build. That's the best suggestion I have for you. I mean, like I can tell you how to fix it, but it's way faster. Just copy one of my builds, Vin, and it'll be probably much better. Dang, with just like a little bit of CDR, we can actually achieve that very easy. Wait, so Ice Shield didn't get the same treatment? Oh man, I'm gonna make Blizzard sad. They're gonna have to patch it. So if you guys didn't know, Flame Shield, how it works is its cooldown doesn't start until the skill actually ends. But if you increase the duration, actually we can do that right now. Let me just increase the duration of the Flame Shield, and then we're gonna be good. That's actually pretty busted. We're gonna temper that on. Or not Flame Shield, but the Ice Shield. Oh, do we not have it? Damn. We'll do like PvP for Whispers. So, what we're gonna do instead is just go to PvP. There we go. You have one, but low roll. Oh, Julio, do you want to sell it? You want gold or what? But Clint, after I drop items for people, I usually remove them as friends in Diablo. Like if you join for one of the loot drops. Am I using bone spear? No, this is chain lightning. But yeah, Julio, let me know what you want for it. Requires a ring and the boosts are not reliable. Oh, you're talking about the, it's a chest piece actually for the rogue to pull people in. But I'm saying the boots, you need to put the aspect on. What I need is that new aspect for the ice armor. I think you get ice armor cooldown reduction. It's one of the stats. So just cold demons, slay the blood maiden. Okay, let's just go do that. That one's a really easy one. Let's do that one real quick. Knock that one out. Get the ice armor duration, and then we have 100% ice armor without even requiring any cooldown reduction, which is pretty impressive, to be honest. If I really wanted to run ice blades, that is an option too. Come on, maybe the staff just dropped right there, Kappa. Oh, it's the staff. No, it's the staff of madness. What's my B tag? Ah, here it is, Julio. Or Julio. Or you can let me know yours, so it's... I can just copy and paste it in chat, too. Okay. Ooh, what depends for recipe to get? Ah, it's the ultimate. Oh, you get the unstable? Ooh. If we didn't hit that, that'd be pretty good. Oh, our thing's full too. So we get another temperate recipe. The most fun Necromancer build, I think Bone Spirit is pretty fun. You shoot out one thing and it just explodes and it does billions of damage. But you can just play Barb and you can always hit for billions of damage. That's also another option. It's up to you what you want to do. Oh, we're trading. All right, I got you, dude. I'll give you 1 billion for it. 1 billion gold for the brand new Vox Omnium. Let's go, man. Thank you, thank you. So this is the brand new staff, and what it does is grants you some extra. When you use a core skill, you fire basic skills, basically. It's kind of how it works. The last 2 non-core skills. So you'd actually activate something else, and then you just pick a core skill that you really like because of the way it behaves. You can use maybe even Frozen Orb to apply vulnerability or some sort of condition, and then you get to shoot out whatever you use that's non-core. But it's only Firebolt, Frostbolt, or Spark. No Arc Lash, but there's a new Arc Lash build too. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. It actually gives you % int as well, but cool item. Cool item indeed. Now we have every single item. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. And then you're 1 billion gold richer for the PTR, so you can salvage or whatever.
See some steel you need.
Thank you, mates. I appreciate the trade. You sold Raggedy Pain Gorgers? Raggedy Pain Gorgers. For 25 mil. Oh, hey. People buy everything. 25 mil is honestly pretty cheap, depending on the rolls of the Pain Gorgers. Just because it doesn't have the little star does not mean that it's worthless. If all the other rolls are really high, you can get like a pretty good amount. You're building Bone Spear. Bone Spear was really good in Season 0 and Season like 1 and 2, but after that, right now minions are the hot thing. What we're trying to farm right now, guys, is the tempering recipe for ice armor that lasts longer. So we're trying to last longer. And we put that, I think, in the armor. We can't put it in the pants. If we could put it in the boots, I'll put it in the boots, but I don't think you can. I think it's just chest piece. Chest piece, maybe in the amulet you could as well, but... I'm going to actually check. Was Makuna's build using... Checking out his build. Was he using the brand new amulet too? Oh, it's just running Storm Swell. And then Devouring Blaze. Oh, okay. Conjuration Mastery. Oh, okay, so it's just dumping out a bunch of those. I see, I see. What is this? Nope. That's not what we're looking for. Alright, back to playing. When does the pit end this week? The pit is always going to be in the game. There's no end of the pit. And all these people just sitting here waiting for other people to throw it in. But like the thing is that like you actually want to put it in. You only want to put in one though. If you put more than one, you don't get more rewards. But if you at least put one heart, you do get rewards. Like more drops from the boss. But we need to get those tempering manuals, man. And we also need to claim our like reward thing from the Whisper. We'll do our Whisper Cash reward in just a second here. I want to kill the maiden one more time. If we get 275, we can open up this thing over here. The PTR ends in 1 week from whenever it started. Which was that Tuesday? I don't remember. I lose track of the days, but it's 1 week from when it started, which was... When did it start? 23rd or something? But like a couple more days. But thank you, Clint. Appreciate it, man.
Hello. Greetings. Thank you.
So we'll open up this and see if we get anything. The only thing we're really looking for is the tempering manuals, and as far as I'm aware of, this is one of the best methods for the tempering manuals. Is just to go into the Helltide. Do I have this build? I do not, Sloan. I could put the build up in like a day or two, but I'm not sure if they're gonna nerf it. I try to, like, I actually really don't mind uploading PTR builds, but the problem is that like they only last 1 week, and then they get nerfed. But sometimes you can still kind of build something off of it, even if it gets like nerfed. You can just move something to another area.
My hammer sings on near the tongue.
Alright, so now we need to go to turn in this. That's what we need to do. Think Macro Bio Boy did Bone Spirit? Yeah, it's good. Oh, can I point you? Oh yeah, Macro Bio Boy has one. It uses minions though. I know for some people they don't want to use minions at all. When I built Bone Spirit, I was like, I don't want to use minions, because like you still play minions to get like another like different like source of like some sort of stats. I forgot what it was, but to get a recipe. But yeah, there is. I can recommend Macro Bio Boy. He's a pretty good player. I'm trying to think of who else has a Bone Spirit build. There's one by Ponyhoff as well. Ooh, is that 9 crit? Sweet, that's actually not bad. I'll use that on like another build. Okay, so let's go back and then finish maybe a couple more like maidens, and then I'm trying to think what else we can do. I just want to get the ice armor enchant. Or not enchant, the tempering recipe. Where do you guys feel like is the best way to get tempering recipes? Off the top of my head, I would say the Blood Maiden is the best spot, but there could be a better spot from the PTR that I'm unaware of. Did I play Season 4? Yes, lady. We have every single character at level 100 for Season 4. For the PTR, obviously, we have all of them level 100 as well, but that's really easy because you just click PTR boost and you go to 100 instantly. And you think Nightmare Dungeons, do you really get? Varshawn and Gregor drop them fast? Varshawn and Gregor. Huh. Is no one doing the Legion? Ah, there we go. Hodo's pretty much gone. There's like no one in this Legion. What I like with this build, I can shoot a couple times and then like just go AFK for a second. And the reason why I can go AFK for a second is because, well, these things bounce. Like it goes and hits enemies, comes back to me, and then goes and hits enemies. It does that 10 times. And then it explodes. And it's for like okay damage too. We'll see if we get anything good off of doing this. Just want that tempering recipe. Double Dragon, Mega Man. It's from another PS2 game. It's called Nightshade or Kunoichi. It was a sequel to Shinobi, which was like a game you played as like a ninja. It's actually a really hard game. I kind of want to play that game actually. I downloaded an emulator. Kind of want to play that game again. It's a really cool game. I think it was really, really cool looking. But what was really annoying is if you died, it was like there was no if I remember correct, that game had no checkpoints. They just wanted their game to be like super hard. I'm pretty sure also if you fell off the map, you just die instantly. It's not even like you lose HP. I think you just die. It was kind of mean, but you know, with save states, you know, that makes things much easier. How I'm feeling about Season 5? The Season 5 mechanic is not what I would like at all. I mean, I just like playing Diablo 4, and so even if the season mechanic isn't good, like I like trying out all the new weapons and stuff, but PTR lets me test out all of them, so as far as it goes, I think the seasonal mechanic, like, you're barely even doing it because it doesn't, the rewards suck, the amount of times to enter it are pretty bad too. We only have 1 week to test, and I think it's honestly a pretty big disaster with like a lot of the stuff that's going on. Oh, we got an Infernal Compass. Like, it's weird, they don't, like, let us engage in the new content that they made on the test server. They did make it so apparently they drop a lot more frequently now, but even if they do drop, I don't want to do them. There's no rewards. Like, the rewards are so bad. Like, I don't see a point in doing them. Alright. Go and open up all the chests. This is the rewards from Season 5 for the Legion. Let's see what we got. So we got a bunch of obols. Got Frost Cage over here. Got some Malignant Hearts. Some blood. And a Scattered Prison. Okay. Thank you so much, Platonic Wolf. I appreciate the sub, Reno, with the Prime. Here's a Katana Flip for you, sir. Arigato, my friend. I appreciate it. Right, so let's see, what do we get? Do we have the Ice Armor Duration? Yes, that's what we were looking for. That's all I wanted. And once we get Ice Armor Duration, I don't need to do what we were doing anymore. So the reason why I wanted Ice Armor Duration is because, well, I want that thing to last longer. It's really good. We have a bunch of tempers, so hopefully we can hit it on one of the tempers. So let's go throw this bad boy in, and it is called Frost Cage. So we either get Frost over Ice. So 1 out of 4. I don't know what Cold Front is, but I don't really care what it is. What is Cold Front? What is Cold Front? Oh, you apply more chill? Okay. No good. We don't want that one. It's a 1 in 4 chance. Come on. No, not chill potency. We might brick it. If we brick it, it's fine. I got another one. Still is just more annoying than the bricks. Oh, we got on the last one, but it rolled not a sexy roll, so we might go again. Go reset. Where's the chest piece with that mana per second? What does this one have? Oh, it's just greater graphics than that. I'd rather just have the mana per second. So we need that one to be the high roll. Is that the low roll or is that a good roll? It's still pretty low. Utility, I don't really care too much. Honestly, just give me one of them. Damn, I guess it doesn't really matter which one it hits on that one. But we want that Ice Armor Duration perfect. 12, let's get up there, but it's not what I want to see. I want to see the perfect roll. Slow potency, nope. Oh, okay. Well, this one's, what is this one? Is this like the bottom roll? Yeah, it's the lowest possible. And this one rolled Frost Nova cooldown reduction. I mean, that's actually not even a bad one. So we need the mana per second. Mana. I think I have another chest piece with mana, so I'm not even tripping. Here, another one. Okay, cool. So we have one more shot at this.
More than horseshoes and nails. What'd you need?
That 15.5. Give me that 15.5. Whew. That's the perfect roll. And then we get one of these for, doesn't really matter. I think I like freeze the most, but it does not matter at all for me. Boom. All right. And then we need to roll the life per second to something else that's usable, and then we have a pretty good chest piece.
Magic in all things. Let me show you.
Life per second, roll that off to like int. It's either int or, I guess plus the defensive skills isn't even bad. Does that reduce the cooldown on our ability? Let me see. I think it just changes the percent. It gives us just a huge barrier amount. Okay. I'd rather just get barrier duration. Alright. So now that this is lasting 15% longer, that means that we get more of it. Okay, that's really good. And then you can also get that in an amulet too. But I think we're good. So where does it say? It lasts for 6.8? What's that difference? Wait, what? So instead of lasting for 6 seconds, it's 6.8? That's such a low amount, man. But hey, it's an upgrade's an upgrade, right? Now, can you craft it on the rings as well? Where else can you put it? I think you can get it in the amulet department as well. It's like another area. But what we can also do with this is we can masterwork it. And then hopefully, oh dang, we can only go rank 1. Wait, really? Do I not have like any materials? Alright, we can go to at least tier 1. Come on, give me it. Yes, we got 21, which gives us maybe like 1 second. Oh, 7.25. All right, that's another 1 second. Every single second will help for the cooldown. This could be good. And then, yeah, I think that this is totally fine. Ideally, though, what we would get is one other item with cooldown reduction, which could be our amulet. But I think this will basically keep it up. All right. Juggernaut. Oh, thank you, Maddie. I forgot to throw that on. I could have actually killed me if I didn't. That's well. Hello, Eric. How you doing? You're running Minion Golem Necro in Season 4. It's been fun besides the masterworking. Yeah, masterworking is just random. It's not my favorite thing either. You just saw I just ruined an item that was a pretty good one. And thanks for the follow, Lady of the Forest. I appreciate it. Part of the reason you didn't come back since launch? Active Blizzion? Active Blizzion? Active Blizzion? I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like, you're playing another game? Ah, this one brick? This one's not that bad. Maybe we can still use it for like a Frost Nova build, but I shouldn't hoard items as PTR. If I'm not going to build it, next day is pretty much GG's on the item. But, I wish they just gave us infinite Neath Iron, or just infinite materials at least to craft on, because like this is the test server, we need to be testing things, you know? How am I supposed to be testing stuff when I gotta go farm the whole thing all over again, you know? Oh, that's right, we went back to actually craft Juggernauts and I forgot to do it.
The wonders of Sanctuary at your fingertips.
What's our armor without it? Dang, 4,000. That's really bad. Not masterworking here. Jug. The jug.
May your road be filled with wonders.
Console player for the win. What? We're on PC, mate. You came from TikTok? Oh, what? Welcome, Graham. Welcome to the full screen experience. Right, let's just mess around with this. Let's see how it goes. I actually really like this. So this new build, guys, we get infinite shields, infinite ice armor. They did nerf the flame shield, but that doesn't really matter now. So I'm really excited about this. Okay, so check out what we're gonna be able to do, guys. It's gonna go crazy. It's already back up. Cool. Imagine getting like triple masterworking on that thing. This is so OP, man. The infinite shields is going hard. I like it. This actually feels really good. Like, I actually like this build. A lot. If you're wondering why we're doing this, there's a bug in the game. If you don't do this, that boss, well, you ain't killing it. For some reason, if you only have one out, oh dang, that's unlucky. I don't know what caused us to die on that one. But I think maybe it's because I didn't, like, it's glitched still. Like, watch it be like super easy this time. Watch, it's still bugged. The damage is like I don't have the crown on or something. This boss is just bugged or something. Like, the damage should be going way crazier. So maybe Blood Bishop is like Omega bug. Oh, what? And then look at the damage all of a sudden. What was that? You guys saw that, right? It was like absolutely zero damage, and all of a sudden he started taking, like, he was almost dead. I don't know. There's a bug going on. Seems normal, yeah, seems normal, yeah, definitely. Kappa. I have no idea, man. No idea what the heck's going on with this one. Actually, you can still do it because I do need the pit materials anyways. I'm wondering what causes it to actually, like, bug out like that. I heard that, like, apparently you want only one of those instances that be out, but I don't know. It definitely seems to be doing zero damage. You got a Harlequin crest, Burn? Well, congrats, man. If that's what you wanted to share. Okay, that I understand is gonna kill us. I'm more curious to know what's causing the boss to just, like, be crazy. Like, cause something's definitely, like, broken with it. But they've already said that they understand that the bosses are, like, overtuned or whatever. But it's very weird. This is weird that, like, we're dying in one hit. This is with Doombringer too, and, like, I'm all capped. Okay, I guess there's maybe that 0.1, man. It's because it's like we're not capped. Maybe we just need to get a higher roll on the pants. We can go craft the pants really quick. They're really easy to get, so. I think it was like 30 and then 70, right? I'll check actually right after this. Alright, so we're not going to get any of the pit materials. So, it's fine though, because I got the data that I wanted really quick. We still need to actually get the kill eventually, but there seems like to be something that's kind of working weird. obviously with the Blood Bishop is definitely some sort of like boss that the scaling is like off on it. But what I got that I wanted to see, which was the damage number when it exploded. So you'll see it's 14, then it doubles to 24, 47, 100, 146. So that actually hits for 70 mil. So I don't know if it's the explosion or the other thing that's hitting for 70 mil. But now I know that number does matter. So this number, we have basically like a really bad rolled one. So we need to get a brand new pair of pants. So we are going to be doing that. So what we're looking for is chain lining, and the other one, I don't know if it's what the chances are on getting it, but we're gonna get a perfect one. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to keep on re-rolling for the item. Run Diablo on Linux. I had a Ubuntu like several years ago. I don't know if that's still even like used. A cool operating system though. Ooh, through the defensive skills, kind of nice. So what we're doing, guys, is we're making brand new sorceresses again and again and again. We're looking for specifically one item, and you get the item for free when you make the new character for the PTR. Do you have J-Dub? I invested into real estate, so like I could pretty much do nothing if I really wanted to. If I just lived off that, that'd be an option. Ooh, we got DR +2. I want that number to be the highest number. I mean, this is great though. Dang, it's really not that bad. Maybe I should just take it. I'll roll a couple more times though. We'll see if it's worth. Sword can't take a hit. I mean, the bosses, they even tweeted out, or let me see if I can find the post for you. So yeah, it was posted over on Twitter. We'll be taking down, it's something about the bosses. Oh, let's see. The bugged interactions. Oh, I know it has to do with the boss though. Just I usually don't. I usually like to like give you guys a source on it. I know it's somewhere on there. Oh. Okay. There we go. There we go. Separately, we have seen quite a few reports on the boss health being over 2, and this is a bug. The boss. Well, yeah. See, I told you guys. So yeah, the boss is bugged right now. Like, that's why we could not kill the boss. How does the druid feel? I don't really like it, Kyle. I think it's still too squishy unless you play bear. Like, you cannot play human druid. You want to know why? There's like 0 people that play human druid. It's no good. Too squishy. 22. Like, I want that thing to be the highest number. Like, we're gonna eventually get it. It may be like 1 out of 10. It's not obviously going to roll from, like, whatever it rolls to 22,000. There's only, like, 10 different numbers on it. I don't know what the exact numbers are. There's probably, like... Actually, there's a pretty low number. Mine actually has a really garbage number. I have, like, a... I think I have 7,000. So it probably goes 7,000, 9,000, 10. Maybe it's, like, a 1 out of, like, 10 or 12 or something like that. So we'll get it. Hopefully with the next couple tries. We got a 13,000. Yep, let's go next. But what build do you want to play, Kaio, on Druid? I can maybe give you some better feedback. I mean, basically, overall, Druid is in a much better spot, but I still don't think it's on the same level as Barb. Like, Barb, if you've played Barb, you know, what the hell? It's 10. How did this one roll so garbage? This one, what? Because you guys saw it was rolling like, oh, it's because we don't have a weapon equipped, that's why. Ah, okay. I was like, how did we get such a low number on that one? It's because the number actually changes with the character. As far as like your character's like weapon power, that's what determines the stats on that. Bear Landslide is the way. Yeah, you can play Bear Landslide. I tried Human Landslide because they got some buffs to Human. It is bad. Alright, let's see. Did we get it? 7,000. Unlucky. Well, we just need it to be the highest number, which it could vary. We have like a 19,000, which is still better, but if I'm going to re-roll it to test out like the potential of something, I want the highest number. Ideally, we get +3 chain lightning, and the other one to be the I mean, ideally we'd have greater affix plus the max number, and then it'd be much better, but I'm not going to be that picky. Did Season 5 start? Yeah, the PTR started like 3 or 4 days ago. So that's what we're doing. Mess around with the PTR. Alright, did we get one finally? 19? 19 plus 3? Non-GR? I'll think about this one. I'll try like 5 more times. If we don't get it in 5 tries, which is like 2 minutes probably, then I will just take what we have, which is we have what, 19? It's a 19 and then no GA. This one's GA on damage reduction, but I want that number to be really high because that's what determines a lot of our damage. Even though it only shows like 19,000, that number, it gets scaled via all the numbers. So that number can go crazy. So it also seems like Blood Bishop is OP. It might sound dumb, what's PTR? So it's a test realm. So it's a test out Season 5. So that's how we're playing it early. 20. 20 plus 3. What did we have before? It was like 19? Wait. We get so much more damage with the staff. That's interesting. What does it show on this? Oh, well, this is like pretty much perfect. Yeah, we would get. Oh, that's like 6,000 off. What am I talking about? Dang, we need that 6,000. Which what is that in terms of damage? Oh, let me get my calculator. So what is we do? Was it 24,000? Divided by 26. Is it 8% more damage? I mean, we're talking like in the end game. This could be billions of damage. Dang, we got another damage reduction one, which is great, but unfortunately, that number is 14. We need that number to be the highest. So right now we're making new characters so we can randomly get the better item. We're rolling for gear? Yep, we're rolling for gear, man. We're just trying to get those pants. I don't really need the obols anymore. I mean, I could probably use them for other builds and stuff, but I just want this right now. Oh, 6,000. So bad. So bad. These pants have a very big range, I've noticed that. I wish they weren't that high of a range. Because that just means that, like, when you see them drop, 1 out of 20 will be good. So you can see just a 22 and then boom, 25. Alright, this is the last 3 tries. After these 3, that's it. I'm just going to take the other one and we're going to invest into it. And that's what we're going to be playing. Bombing? Dude, I almost want to play it. I almost played Overwatch the other day. Almost. Almost. Oh, 18. Dang, it's got good resource gen and it's +3, but the other one's better that we already have. Wait, there's 2,000 obols on that one. How? How is there 2,000 obols? It's actually not even possible, because you only get 1,000. Oh. Okay, that's the last one. Look, there's way more obols on the floor. But this is World Tier 1, so even if I went for the Gamba, I'd get nothing. Oh, I don't even know why I'm just gonna swap. Yeah, I didn't know that like those would stay. That's really weird. But I got like a much better pair that we can use, so it'll be better than nothing. Where is my sorceress? There's no way I deleted my sorceress, right? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, shoot. Really bad. Okay. So, we are going to grab those pants. Way more damage. Way more damage. Ideally, we'd level these up too. Oh wait, we can salvage. We can salvage this, right? Get some of the crafting material back. Oh, you get all of the crafting material back?
Solid bits here.
Let's go. +4 chain lightning too. Nice.
My hammer sings on your return.
All right. Let's test it out, man. Alright, and then we can also run even more resource, but what else could we run? Crit strike chance and damage? Okay, we can run that. What's your crit strike chance anyways? Actually, there's one thing I want to put in. Okay, got that, and I need an actual, like, the resistance one. Boom, there we go. Now I'm actually res capped. Nice. We're also obol capped. One of your friends added those plays bar. Cool, man. But now we can actually play it. Can anyone play the bit? Yep, on PC. You have to own the game though, it's not free. As long as you own Diablo, you'll be good to go. so much. So many chain lightning shoot now. Oh, it's damage reduction guy over here. I was like, dude, everything is just not dying. What's going on, you know? That's because of that. You have to kill this damage reduction guys. Those wallers actually cause a huge problem with this build too. They break the chain lightnings, I believe. Waller seems to be like your enemy with this. It messes with the bounce. Dang, do we not kill every single enemy? I really hate how the pit works in the PTR. It's like so much worse. I run into this situation very frequently where like there's like no enemies to kill in the pit. I hope we don't have to go back another floor. I actually had to do that so many times. Pit 200 one-shot rogue? Ah, yeah, I already have that gameplay, man. It's already there. Do I have the build for this? I just made this one today, so no build uploaded for this one. Hey, how do you have to full clear now? It's just like one enemy and then we're just then we're fine. Oh, I'm like, you got the sea hag. That's not what you want to see. Damn, dude. I don't know. I genuinely don't know how we're dying instantly. Like, it's like really stupid. But we can do a reset on that one. So we're playing a build of Fire Sorceress. So you can try maybe making Fireball, but everything is pretty much viable with the Crown of Lucian, to be honest. It's like a really good item. Very, 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 very strong. That was just unlucky. We also had kind of an unlucky map. I mean, I probably should have just killed it because then I could have ranked up my stuff. Probably would have been smart. Who will be the top DPS? Probably Barb, dude. I'll be honest, like that's my guess. Rogue's pretty fun too, though. I wouldn't skip out Rogue immediately. Build just shreds, man, and it's really satisfying to play too. It's just like the Sea Hag is one of the bosses that can one-shot you, but I already showed you guys. They said the bosses are bugs and they're just like way overtuned at the moment. So hopefully they'll also fix that on the PTR so we can actually play. The point of this is to test, though, right? But can't be testing if it's not working. How to farm gold fast. Whispers is your best non-trade option, but trading gold, trading items for gold is #1 by like a long shot. It's like so far beyond everything for like viability. Like I don't even know if I farmed 1 billion gold. Oh, this is actually really bad. I guess we get cooldown reduction anyways, so it's not like that big of a deal. I was just thinking along the lines of like it's not spending mana so it doesn't work properly, but it looks like the thing that takes mana counts but the other one doesn't because this game's bugged. Pretty like respectable speed, honestly. I like this build though. It's fun. I'm gonna do some Helltide, see if we can get any more of the recipes because I do want to test out another build with this one. It's gonna be a 2-for-1 in this. Do I help with Uber runs if you have materials? I'm pretty sure this build can kill the Uber pretty fast. Are you like on PTR, Aztec? Because we're on season 5. If you're on season 4, then we're on different like games, man. So I won't be able to help you out. But I'm assuming you're on play on season 4. This PTR is big fail. Well, I mean, like we're talking about because the sorcerer is like so bad. Well, here's what I think that they really need to do. Okay, if they're making any of these brand new items, make sure that it can clear pit 100. Like, I'm not even asking for it to do like pit 200. You know, like just at least pit 100. It's like just a general like benchmark. Otherwise, like whatever you made, no one cares about it because it's just like, I can't. I can't even, like, you know, play with it to farm the new currency easier. I think this is probably the best build in the game for Helltides, honestly. Like, before Shred Druid, it was, like, really fast, but this, like, clears the entire screen. I don't think there's anything that comes close to this thing, man. You gotta ride on a horse. Okay.
So begins my life.
Almost like one shot of the commander. He didn't even get to do anything. Oh, all the new items are hard to get and you still have to farm. Yeah, I don't like that you have to farm. I agree, man. Yeah, I think they should have made you have all of the items at the start, and they need to give you infinite, like, master working. I absolutely agree with you, man. I had to actually farm for, like, the tempering recipes again, and that's, like the point is to test. Like, if they let this test server go on for, like, you know, a month or something, it's like, okay, I could understand, because then you have time. But, like, you're like, okay, you guys have 1 week. By the way, the bosses are bugged. By the way, you have to collect all the tempering recipes. By the way, all the items that you want. Well, you just gotta get lucky, man. Yeah, it's not what I would consider ideal either, but you know, it's the way it's set up right now. Like, I didn't, you know, make it, obviously, so I can't control it. Can we hit them from down here? Well, we can, but the thing doesn't return. We go back to them. So there is, like, some sort of, like, a range for it. $200 damage? What was that? What even dealt like 200 damage? It's probably like that, the burn. I think I'm going to listen to the Nightshade Trend track one more time, then we're going to find a new game to listen to. We go back to Shinobi as well. Is this strictly for PC? Is the is the PT? I'm guessing you meant the PTR. Yeah.
It is done.
Two-handed weapons. Yeah, we could definitely go for a brand new staff too. A brand new box. Oh, I can't carry additional fragments of the gems. Oh. Why do they? I don't actually understand why they put a cap on those things. It's like actually doesn't make any sense. Genuinely, I don't even know why I'm saving this. Am I gonna really test Frozen Orb? No. Well, this is a Chain Lightning. Bellow Pink. Who's the most fun? Who's the most fun? This Chain Lightning build is pretty good, man. It also is finally, like, you know, a sorcerer's build that can actually deal damage, and it's pretty tanky. Like, the only time that I was dying was on the bug bosses, so I like it. We almost gotta open up that chest. Let's open up that chest here. $242. 8 more for this. Two GA rings, cool. Ancestral blue item. Very nice, got them. Where can you find my build? So all my builds are uploaded on mobile, like I said. There you go, that's all my builds, man. I haven't uploaded any PTR builds, just as a heads up though, which is what you're probably seeing right now. If you're looking